one to watch tonight.
Of stories you can only imagine.
Some facts, but there's an awful lot of conjecture.
It's not quite what you expected.
No, it's not what I expected at all.
Who Do You Think You Are continues with John Hurt.
I am not who I believed I was. That really upsets me.
Tonight at 9 on BBC One.
Mock the Week kicks off the comedy tonight here on BBC Two with Saxondale and that Mitchell and Webb look also to come. But first, controversy on the menu at the restaurant.
Deep in rural England, 9 couples who dream of owning a restaurant are about to have their dreams come true.
I'm going to go into business with one of you. And to start a business with somebody you don't bloody know, I can assure you, it's a bit daunting.
The winning couple will get a restaurant with Raymond Blanc, Britain's most influential chef and restaurateur. Like them, he started with nothing. Now he has one of the country's finest restaurants, Le Manoir aux Quatre Saisons.
And we're going to create a fantastic adventure here, and we're going to create the most amazing restaurants in which you're going to put all of your heart, all of your love.
Raymond has given each couple an empty restaurant and a chance to prove they've got the potential to be his business partner. 9 couples who love cooking at home and entertaining friends will find out just how tough it is to run a restaurant when you don't know what you're doing.
To all of you, of course, you think you're all great cooks here. Are you really a great cook?
They really, really have to sort that kitchen out.
Well, we've been here 45 minutes and we haven't had any food yet.
They must live and work together.
I hope you have asked yourself, is my relationship strong enough?
But we're 6 guys, come on!
Just frightened, so I'm going to get it all wrong.
If I feel I'm having to fight you as well as get so stressed out about everything else.
You're being so stubborn.
I'm not
about
being
it.
stubborn.
You are.
9 couples compete. Only one couple can win.
Every day you've got to be good enough. Every day you've got to be your best. Every day guests expect the best. And if you're not, you will not exist.
Each week, Raymond Blanc will close one restaurant. Each week, one dream must end. Until one couple finally win the restaurant. Last time, Raymond told the couples to tap into the lucrative family market.
And families also means, of course, children. You know those little hooligans?
The pressure was on to come up with high-flying marketing campaigns, tasty menus,
Silly Billy sausages with soft fluffy mash and How Does Your Garden Grow Peas.
and wholesome family entertainment.
If you go and ask Mum, then she'll tell you it looks exactly like Freddy Krueger.
But Tom's kids service caused chaos in Nicola's kitchen.
But we're 6 guys, come on! We're so late on this.
Pretty unorganised in here, I have to say.
Raymond and Inspector Lee were concerned.
You're a good home cook. Whether you understand what you're doing in a commercial kitchen, I don't see it.
Laura and Grant's treasure hunt failed to deliver the numbers.
Would you like to win a meal for £100? It's really easy because you'd be the only family doing it at this rate.
Inspector Sarah was not impressed.
You only had 18 people booked on Saturday, which actually I thought was embarrassing.
But Jeremy and Jane again hit problems selling their high-class concept.
It's like saying it was a great party, but there was nobody in the party.
Are you going to go for the 8 courses? No. Cowards.
Raymond questioned all 7 couples before picking 3 for his elimination challenge.
Grant and Laura, really you have a great restaurant, but not enough people eating it. Come, Nicola, the restaurant is not working well at the moment. Jeremy and Jane, this week you are the only restaurant with a negative gross profit. And you are going in the challenge.
Whoever fares the worst will now have their restaurant shut for good. Breakfast time. This morning, the 3 couples selected for the 3rd elimination challenge will find out how Raymond Blanc will test them in his quest to find a couple capable of joining him in a new restaurant venture.
The challenge is mentally and physically demanding, and once you have the challenge, you can't do anything else. You cannot focus on addressing all the issues that have been raised by the inspectors and getting the restaurant open for the weekend.
I'm feeling quite apprehensive about the challenge, as I'm sure everyone else is. But I know that we're going to give it our best shot.
She's out there, Laura.
I really didn't think we'd be up for a challenge. Grant was convinced that we would be. And so it's just the way we are. So I'll say I think we're going to win.
And I'll say I think we're going to go out this week.
Breakfast over, the couple set off to meet Raymond and his inspectors. The three selected couples are joined by the others, because for the challenge, they'll be working for them. At the end of the challenge, one couple's dream will be over.
Welcome back. The challenge that I'm about to give you is very close to my heart. It's about local food. In any great food culture, regionality and seasonality are at the very heart of this food culture. You've got to understand, at the age of 7, my father was a great gardener, would make me actually not just look at earth, but taste earth. And he would tell me what would grow in it. And every food we ate was either produced by the peasant next door, okay, or by our garden, or indeed by fantastic hunting and gathering. From wild strawberries to raspberries, wild asparagus, okay, wild mushrooms, of course, all of the time. There was about 15 varieties of mushrooms, each having a particular moment of the year. And of course, my father had given me his secret places where I could get those mushrooms. And the challenge I'm going to give you is to create a fantastic evening of food where the local food will be at the very heart of it. I would like also, during that challenge, to tell your local history. Wherever your restaurant is, you must tell the story of your area. And believe me, it will be so different from one another, you'll be amazed. It will be a theme night. It's a fantastic way to fill your restaurant in the middle of the week. So I would like each of you to pick a person to be part of your team. Tom and Nicola, you choose.
We'll pick Martin.
Martin? Très bien.
Mike, please.
Grant will take Mike.
Yes.
We'll take Laura.
We'd like Emma, please.
Emma?
We'll have Ed, please.
Ed?
Edouard.
Grant?
What?
Lloyd, please.
So I hope truly you enjoy it. I feel very, very excited about it. I wish I could join you, actually. I wish you good luck.
The teams have just 2 days. Each couple must host a gourmet evening to showcase their regional food and provide entertainment inspired by local history. Raymond Blanc has been sourcing local produce for his business in rural Oxfordshire for the past 30 years. For him, every season brings fresh local ingredients, new flavours and new inspiration.
Wow. It's amazing. I love your sign.
Raymond has set this week's challenge in the three couples' own restaurants.
We tried getting some M3.
Oh my God, wow.
For some, it's the first chance they've had to check out the other couples' restaurants.
So much character. God, it's amazing.
You guys went on like this is a horrible place. This is such a nice
We got it.
restaurant. So something we can actually use this space, can we?
Tom, his mum Nicola and their team in Monks at Shipton get straight down to planning their local menu.
Obviously, because that's what we're promoting.
Trout pate, asparagus and soup. It's not tricky, is it?
So, do the wild garlic and watercress soup.
Yep.
I like
Prep
that.
Home cook Nicola knows what's seasonal and simple.
Trout pate and prep. What was the third one?
But Tom wants more than simple.
Just asparagus. Look, if someone said to me, "Oh, what do you want for starters?" Just asparagus.
Yeah, I've had asparagus with
Come on, guys.
What?
Seriously, if 6 asparagus were put in front of you, what would you think?
Love it.
Well, I'd love it.
It's fresh.
people love
It's
it.
in
Trust
season.
me. Just
I
asparagus?
thought you were outvoted.
Well, you've got to put something with that. You have to.
That's what it is.
Tommy, that's
what
how it
is.
comes.
Let me just make one point, and if you still think it, I will go with it, because this is all about being the team.
Right.
Okay. We're working with one of the top chefs in the world here.
Yep.
He
serves it on his menu.
What, just asparagus?
Yes.
Fine.
So, asparagus. Anyway, don't worry about that.
Maybe I've lost it.
Right, main course.
Yeah.
All right.
New potatoes.
I've got a good idea for the
Well, I don't know
vegetarian
if we've got
dish,
enough.
just a
We haven't got
thought.
enough round plates. I have to use
We
those.
could
for
do
the
just
forks,
carrots.
Did you get any shallots for?
No, they love it here.
Nice. In here.
The Oxfordshire village of Freeth. At 8 in the country, Jeremy already has a menu in mind.
Strawberries are well in season then as well. And I've got one of the desserts, a strawberry tart with a strawberry ice cream.
What are you thinking of main courses?
I was thinking of a minted lamb stew, only because it's in season, with root mash.
I think that sounds too wintry. Root mash. Like turnips and parsnips and stuff is a really wintry thing,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
know.
Oh my god. Okay, so you need kind of a plan of action and we need to find some food.
20 miles away in the shadow of Windsor Castle, the theme for Grant and Laura and their team at Jacques Tamson's is obvious.
Okay, what have you got in mind then, Grant? What's your basic strategy here?
Well, obviously, being in Windsor at the foot of the castle, I think the story we should be telling is something to do with Windsor Castle itself and the royal family.
Yeah.
Not necessarily this royal family. I think we could actually tell the whole story of the royal line from when Windsor Castle was founded.
And we're thinking like big platters, bringing the food out and presenting it, and just making it a really fun night. Lots of costumes.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay.
Sourcing seasonal local produce within roughly a 20-mile radius of their restaurants is at the heart of Raymond's challenge.
Oh, Vicky's here.
He'll want to know where their ingredients came from.
This is the cheese that I've started to make now.
Yeah.
And it's a Beaufort style cheese, but that really is now just a month old.
There's the broad beans. Did you find that recipe last night?
For?
Broad beans, I said. Jamie Oliver did a recipe of broad beans.
No, I didn't try and look for it.
You didn't try and look for it? Why?
I can't see it.
Lovely.
Lovely, true.
Are they local Thames trout?
No, they're from the Test Valley.
Look at those, wild caught in Madagascar.
Thank you very much.
That lovely shop, thank you. Winchwood.
Oh, these are lovely. I wonder what that tastes like.
That's a good carrot right there. I think using these pesticides on there to make it nice.
On the hunt for local produce, Jeremy and Jane visit their village post office that doubles as a butcher.
This is the bacon I cure myself from the locally sourced pork. In my opinion, and I would say this, it's the best bacon in the world.
But as a military cook, Jeremy's used to having his supplies shipped in. Finding his own seasonal produce is something he's never had to do before.
We want strawberries. Do you know places that pick your own strawberries or?
Wrong time of year. English strawberries won't be out till perhaps the middle of next month.
What about duck? Do you know where we'd be able to get duck from?
I could get you some duck for tomorrow, but not for today. Your best option at this stage of the day is to perhaps tickle along to a supermarket. Waitrose is probably your best bet.
See, what we really want to do, Jeremy, is mould our menu into what we can get locally. If we can't get duck locally, then we have to go with what we can get locally.
Well, how about chicken?
Excellent. Thank you. See you again.
Great. Right, cheers for that. Thank you.
Having survived Raymond's last challenge, Tom and Nicola's future as restaurateurs is again on the line. This time they're out to impress him by tracking down free-range meat from local farmers.
Bodycut.
Bodycut.
Yeah. And we're just trying to source local meat.
Right. Okay.
I was just wondering if you did actually, sort of source local meat. You don't have any fresh pork at the moment?
Not fresh pork, we've got fresh sausages and bacon and things like that.
Yeah.
There's no point, let's go then.
With no joy from the farmers, they're banking on the butcher.
What we're looking for is meat with full traceability.
Yeah.
That's possible to do that, is
we
it?
can with our beef and our spring lamb.
Your spring lamb, yeah.
And our pork.
So your pork is it free?
It's not.
Is it free range? It's not free range.
It's not free range. It's like I said, open fronted barn.
But open barns, I mean, obviously they've still got access to go in and out. Is it?
One face of the barn will be open.
Yeah.
So you know they get the air, and they're not actually running around in the fields.
Yeah.
But it is very good pork.
Sorry?
It is very good pork.
Is it?
Okay, just go on. Just don't ever think about that. The guy does pork in there, but it's quite intensely farmed, and that goes against our ethics really. And I don't really want to be using that if it's of that quality.
Advertising and communications professionals Grant and Laura are in luck. Having gone for a royal theme, they've found a local farm shop that sells produce from the royal farms around Windsor.
It's lovely buying things like this. I wish we had a farm shop.
Asparagus, darling.
Okay.
£3 a bunch, Grant. Could be bankrupt.
It's not cheap, but everything's under one roof.
Do you have any pork belly fillets? Probably need 3 of them. Right.
Just going to get the whole belly out.
Okay, cool.
Find out where it's from.
It's all off our cattle, Sussex cattle, off of all farms.
So it's from a local farm?
It's all off local farms.
Yeah, are any of these local cheeses?
Yes, no, we've got Sharp and Musset, that's local.
Right.
And we've got the Bark and Blue, which is from Wokingham.
Oh, Windsor marmalade. This is great, we can get everything in one place.
Still sticking to Jeremy's menu, he and Jane are struggling to find anything that might fit the description, fresh and local.
I mean, we need sort of carrots, parsnips, potatoes, cabbage, any fruit. But it's got to either be local or British or English.
Can't really help you with most of that stuff because it's imported.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. That's alright.
It's horrendous.
So what do we do? Well, like some of the fruit, surely that's not all shipped in, is it?
I've never known so many things that are shipped in.
I don't know, it's just you don't know about it, do you? When you go into a shop, you just buy what's there, you don't think about where it's come from.
Along with there being very limited produce, it's very, very expensive to buy it from these farm shops. So actually it's not that good buying local produce.
That's the spirit.
Well, it isn't really.
It's the challenge though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but if it's better to buy local produce, well, I don't agree with that.
With Jeremy and Jane struggling with the food, their team members, Ed and Jess, have come up with a riverside picnic theme based on the world-famous Henley Regatta.
How much are these hats here?
Right, those are £14.
Very dapper, very debonair.
Okay, so how many hampers? I reckon that we get about, 5.
Yeah.
Great, thank you very much
Good
for
luck
that.
with
That's
your
brilliant, thank you.
Time to tell Jeremy about their picnic idea.
Hi.
Hello, Jess. All right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, great.
Do we want?
Blankets on all the tables as tablecloths, or is that too much?
I'm not sure.
As in, picnic blankets, checky red tartan.
What do you think? Blankets on tables, like to make it look like picnic tables.
Yeah, I like the idea, but I mean, we haven't got any food yet, so I mean, we may as well just make sandwiches.
There's hardly any local produce around that's seasonal at the moment.
Oh God. Jeremy and Jane are sounding very downhearted. I think that as soon as a little thing goes wrong, it's a bit difficult for them to keep up the upbeat.
What about milk?
Well, that's in the village, isn't it? That's in Lane End, so.
What, the butchers? Oh no, there's
the place that sells the milk.
All right, don't get angry.
Well, because you say we need milk. So
But
I go,
he
that's in the
sells
village,
milk.
and you
He
go, what, the
says milk,
butcher's?
sells milk, doesn't he?
And then he said it was probably going to be cheaper if you buy it from the dairy, which is just down the road.
Oh, okay. We'll get it from there then.
Help us.
We don't need to get angry about
because
it.
you're so stupid. You say really stupid things.
Okay. Let's have an argument about it then.
Okay, so let's go to the fruit and veg shop.
Okay, I don't know where that is, so you need to give him directions.
Local English food is at the heart of Raymond's challenge, but he wants the restaurants to showcase their local history with entertainment. Near Henley, Ed and Jess have decided to work on a limerick.
In 1839,
Things were going fine. Yeah, the limerick's going to be our way of putting across the history of the regatta in a kind of fun way, so that people actually want to listen in between their courses. So far we've got in 1839, so we're not getting on very, very quickly.
let me write some keywords down. Regatta,
Yep.
Henley. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you a story that's not going to flatter. It's about...
Doesn't go like that! Welcome to you all tonight. We hope... Come on, this should be the easy bit.
This is hard, really hard.
For Grant and Laura's team, Emma is with Laura to choose props and costumes for their evening entertainment.
We've got an idea of, basically, the whole theme is about Windsor Castle and about the royal families. And we're kind of seeing like big tankards, big jugs to put water in,
barrels,
like maybe some material to dress the restaurant with.
Brilliant, let's go and have a look.
Okay, great.
I love it. I'm keeping it. Woo! I think it's really, really great. You're not happy with that?
No. See, I don't even think that looks like something I'd be thinking people are dressed up. That could just be you with a really, really bad sense of fashion.
See, I'm loving it. This is what they wore. This is what you've asked for. So you've got to be realistic to what can be what we've got and can offer, and two, what at the times they wear. They didn't wear amazing, beautiful ball gowns, so you're not going to have them. Would you not be happy with something like this?
Emma, in all seriousness, I'm not going as a tangerine.
I quite like mine.
What's the next option, ladies?
Back at the restaurant, Laura's husband, Grant, plans to match each course to a different period of Windsor's royal history, from Saxon to modern times.
It's more an exciting evening, a fun evening.
They've called in local historian Anne McWhirter, who knows her way through the maze of medieval cookery.
I do, and also an awful lot of medieval food, if you cook it authentically, it really isn't, it doesn't go with a lot of modern palates.
Yeah, probably not.
But I've also come across quite a nice recipe for green peason,
Yes.
which is involving fresh peas and mint.
This is a soup then at the end of it.
This
looks more
ends
like
up-
a thick
Rather like
pea puree.
a thick pea puree. Well, there you
I like
go.
that, yeah.
Or the other was languets de peas, which is virtually the same recipe but using the pod as well.
Ah.
Imagine sugar snap or mange tout.
Yeah.
That kind of crisp,
I've got
fresh
English
green.
pea.
Yeah.
I mean, are they?
Nice and crisp.
Yeah.
Well, they're not too bad. They're edible. Quite.
Yeah, taste it yourself.
Yeah, so there's sweetness there.
Yeah, you'd get away with that.
Yeah, I think you'd get away with this one.
And it's so unusual
Yeah.
to see.
Oh, they're
the
very,
whole
very good.
pea.
They're very good.
Could we get away with it being Saxon?
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay, fantastic. That's problem solved then.
Yep.
Are these English strawberries, these ones?
Oh, they have.
While Tom and Nicola search for ingredients, at the restaurant, their team has gone back to the 1930s. A local historian has found that British fascist Sir Oswald Mosley and his upper-class wife, Diana Mitford, were imprisoned in the building during the war. Tom and Nicola's team want to know what they might have had for supper.
That, you know, that social group likes to eat well,
Yep.
but they did eat quite simply.
Right.
So you shouldn't be doing anything too complex.
Or we won't be doing anything complex at all.
Exactly. If you were doing an absolutely straight, conventional, upper-class meal in
Yeah.
the 1930s for dinner,
Yep.
you would almost invariably start with soup.
Soup, right, brilliant.
Is that all right?
That's super,
That's
that's,
brilliant.
really good.
All righty.
Brilliant,
you.
appreciate
Thank you very
that. Take care, cheers.
Have fun.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, let's call Tom.
Bravo.
3:30 p.m. Just 3 hours to go before the restaurants must open for their evening of seasonal local food and history.
Right, we need to do the soup. So we need to roast the garlic.
What's the soup? Garlic and what?
Garlic watercress. Until Nicola gets back, we're just going to sort of crack on and see see what we can do. I'm sure when she gets back, she'll brief us properly.
Do you want to cook off the spinach now, so we got that out of the way?
And then we sort of
Is this mashed enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
At 8 in the country, teammate Jess is with Jeremy in his kitchen.
Tonight, there's a lot of people coming more or less all at the same time. So getting the food out there, all hot and all tasting absolutely perfectly and everything cooked to perfection is going to be very difficult.
He's found some local produce, but not enough. If he and wife Jane want to keep their restaurant, they'll need more. So she's with Ed on a last-minute dash to find essential ingredients, local or not.
I need to ask someone where these things are from. Celery, Jeremy said.
Yeah, celery we got.
Have you?
That's from Spain.
Can I ask you a really annoying question? Do you know how local these are? Are they?
They're actually all imported from Holland.
Oh, that none of them are English. I don't really know what to do about the lettuce. At least we're buying it from a local place rather than a supermarket. It's imported from Europe. It's French. Well, that should please Raymond. It does look nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. Got to do it, haven't we?
Well, what else do we do?
No.
4:30 at Jacques Tanzen's.
Isn't he lovely?
Laura's pageant of Windsor's royal history is taking shape.
No, if we could just leave him here for a minute. Did the costumes come in? Did the costumes come in? Sorry guys, did you bring in costumes? Did you not have costumes on the list? They're apparently on the way an hour ago, so I'm hoping that they are very near.
No, you just have to put...
6:15 p.m. In a quarter of an hour, doors must open.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, are you here for this evening? It's 6:15.
As Laura's costumes arrive, it's time for 3 special characters to enter the story.
Hiya.
Raymond's inspectors arrive early to catch final preparations. They need to see firsthand how each couple has coped sourcing their local seasonal food.
Sarah's here, guys.
Hello.
So tell me, what was on your in your head when you heard the challenge? What were the ingredients that started pinging in your head for May?
Seasonality, well, I don't know about ingredients that much, what's in season.
And they want to know how menus have been married to their history.
We're going for a 9-course taster menu that takes the diner through kind of a culinary and royal history of Windsor.
Nicola and Tom have been careful with their sourcing in the hope they can serve good food simply cooked. Their starters served to Inspector Sarah Willingham, who runs over 50 high street restaurants, garlic and watercress soup.
How is it? It's okay?
Yes, thank you.
Just take that away, thing?
Yes, thank you.
Do you want some water as well?
Yes, please.
It's not that bad, I hope.
It's so garlicky. Get flushed.
The next dish on the menu, homemade mackerel pâté and Melba toast.
Thank you. You fancy serving me burnt toast? Anyway.
Inspector Lee Cash started as a junior manager with Raymond Blanc. He knows firsthand how passionate Raymond is about regional produce.
Could you tell me about the ingredients that you've got specifically in there?
The potatoes, the carrots and the swede were all from the farm shop just outside of High Wycombe.
And where did they get it from?
England. That was as much as they could tell us.
So they weren't desperately specific?
They weren't specific.
There aren't any vegetables in season at the moment, not really.
Sampling over, it's time to open up. Diners have paid to attend this special evening. They're expecting locally sourced food and, while they eat, historical entertainment. But for the couple that lose this challenge, tonight will be their final service.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Would everybody like to come through to the Henley Regatta themed evening?
Oh, lovely.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we today?
Very
good. Welcome to Monks at Shipton, our new restaurant, which I'm running with my mother, Nicola. Tonight, we've all brought you here, and we're so grateful you've come to have a local celebration of the food and also the history of Shipton under Wychwood.
And your name is?
My name is Tom, and unfortunately, I have actually laddered my tights as well. But
show us anymore.
if you're lucky, after 9 o'clock.
So, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to join us in the restaurant for our local celebration?
I do.
At 8 in the country, time for Ed's Limerick.
Myself and Ed will be limericking you through the evening at each interlude to regress you to the days when Henley Regatta first started. So, Ed, over to you.
Good evening, we hope you're all well. Now we've got a great story to tell. So sit back and relax, let us tell you the facts and enjoy your whole evening as well.
So in Henley, our story began of a race, but not one to be ran. Some boys were on boats, all hot, wearing coats, whilst ladies sat back with their fans.
So, Ed, did you write that limerick?
Yes, myself, Jess and Jane wrote that limerick.
In Shipton, the message is mixed. 15th century dress and a Second World War story.
Now, Diana Mitford is an essential part of our tale as the most beautiful woman of her generation. She was hated and imprisoned for her love of Oswald Mosley and put under house arrest for the duration of the war in this very building. Our starters, ladies and gentlemen, are based on the Mitfords, upper-class social group who ate simply but very well.
Peas pottage hot. Peas pottage cold. Peas pottage in the pot. 9 days old.
At Jacques Tamson's, first on Grant's 9-course menu, is Saxon pea soup.
Some like it hot. Some like it cold. And some like it in the pot. 9 days old.
Grant has been ambitious. He's matched each dish to a different royal house, from Norman times to Plantagenet, on to Tudor, Victorian and the House of Windsor.
We're doing recipes we'd never even heard of, combinations we'd never heard of, but it's a gamble.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Anne, a local historian who's going to tell you about the Sauce Madame.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sauce Madame was supposedly, according to legend, a sauce created for a little girl who became queen aged...
Back in the kitchen, Mike's discovering nouvelle cuisine and medieval cookery don't mix.
It looks terrible, man.
Oh, darling, it's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. I'd be very happy to get that. Tudor era, they didn't have any thickening agents, so the gravy was really runny.
I hope you enjoy your Sauce Madame.
I'm on the pork belly course at the moment, the Tudor course. It's actually really nice. It's got a strange sort of mixture of sour and sweet flavours.
Jeremy and Jane struggled to find local vegetables
Table 8, 2 asparagus and 1 soup.
and have stuck to winter parsnip soup. They did find local asparagus, but not much.
Well, that wasn't really a starter, it was a taster. I'm starving.
Trying to get into the spirit of the evening, Jeremy comes out front to explain how his dishes fit the regatta theme.
The first choice of the mains is a riverboat lamb stew. If you can imagine yourselves in the 1800s, eating a nice hot lamb stew on the riverbanks, watching the chaps rowing down the river, keeping you nice and warm on a summer's evening.
Lamb?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, bon appetit.
It's delicious. It's more comfort food than I was expecting. I don't see how it fits the Henley theme.
Based on imaginary fare for the imprisoned Mosleys, Nicola's plan for her local produce is to present seasonal food simply cooked. Her main courses include spring lamb stew with dumplings and free-range pork in cider with apples.
This pot, do you want to seal it off on the char grill? And then we'll reheat it for
Yeah.
Because what you could have done is core it, slice it, and then char grill the apple as well then.
And then garnish it. Oh, okay. Well,
Keep them warm. It's up to you.
By choosing prison cook Martin for her team, home cook Nicola hoped he would give her food the edge it needs to keep her restaurant open.
He's incredibly organised, he's a very fast worker, and he just gets his head down and gets on with it.
Oh, bollocks. This marinade's burning on the grill.
That's the pork, yeah?
Yeah. Porks, don't overcook that pork, Martin. Don't make it too dry.
You what, mate?
Because it'll get too dry.
It'll dry.
That wasn't that long ago. It's really.
How is it?
Greensleeves was all my joy, and who but my Lady Greensleeves? Oh, how embarrassing! My God, the things we do. Cheers, everybody! Team win!
What we've achieved tonight is quite unique in Windsor, and what we've shown the locals is their own history, 1,000 years of culinary and regal history, and it doesn't exist anywhere else in Windsor, despite the fact there are 146 restaurants here.
And to the present day we arrive, and Henley's Regatta is still alive.
Looks really good, doesn't it?
It looks amazing.
I'm just really proud of what we've done together.
Aww.
6:45 a.m. All three couples are confident that they did their best. No one wants to lose their restaurant. But today, one couple will have to go.
I think for Tom and I think because we've put so much into it and we've given up so much to be here, to go home now, I just feel it's just still too early. I still feel we need to learn more and we've still got more to give.
I think that we make a really good team, and I think that we have got what it takes to get through it.
To be brutal, we came in it to win. We're both very competitive and we're both perfectionists, and those two qualities also make it very difficult to be told what our faults are.
After breakfast, it's off for their meeting with Raymond. The couples were challenged to create a gourmet evening using fresh local ingredients and to celebrate the history of their restaurant areas. Now, they must face Raymond and his inspectors. One by one, the couples will be called in to defend their decisions, their entertainment ideas, and especially their food.
Tom and Nicola and team.
First in, home cook Nicola and her son Tom.
For you, Nicola and Tom, you've been put in this challenge on a number of grounds. You, Nicola, not being enough presence in your kitchen, not enough leadership in the kitchen, and this challenge should touch your heart because it's about home cooking, home ingredients. I would like you to describe each part of your plan and how you put it together.
We met a great butcher in Chudlington, which is about 3-4 miles away from where we are. He did free-range lamb, and then we went on to the vegetables and stuff. We actually had got our vegetables through. We went to a farm shop and did our research there.
So they were all fresh vegetables.
All fresh vegetables, yeah.
Excellent, yeah. Nicola, the last challenge was about your ability to be in the kitchen. Were you able to lead both Martin and Edua?
I hope, I don't know if I did control, I mean certainly, I just think it's still with me learning so much and still their help was obviously, you know, invaluable to me.
Who created the recipes?
We kind of did them all between us really. We came up, because we had the ingredients, we kind of worked the recipes around the ingredients as well.
Okay, Martin, Edua, how was it?
With her experience, she did the best she could. She's not a chef, she did the best she could.
Sarah, what was your experience?
Overall, I thought you put on a great show last night. I really did. There is a but, and that is that a lot of this was a culinary challenge, and the food just wasn't up to scratch. We had the canapes. The starters, the asparagus were great. You really can't mess that up. And I thought the mackerel was good, although you served it to me with burnt toast, and I thought, fancy giving me burnt toast.
Martin, did you do that?
That's had you.
Oh,
That was Antua.
We
took a full loaf of bread to make 9 portions of Melba toast.
Who made the stew?
Well, Martin made the stew, but we were all kind of involved in it, if that makes any sense. It was kind of like, because of the time, we all just had a list and we just prepping through everything.
The dumplings, I don't know if they were grilled or something, those dumplings.
No,
but they were hard on the edge.
I cooked them in the stew first. I took them out and then I reheated them back through the oven just so they wouldn't break down and they would be better to portion out.
See, why is it that everybody else is answering the comments on the food?
Oh, I would agree with. I thought they were quite hard.
No, but it's just that nobody else is. You haven't answered them in behalf of. You haven't made them.
What worries me truly is still what comes out of the kitchen. Okay, I'm not convinced. But having said that, Tom, you've done a tremendous amount of effort in the front of us, and we can see your potential. Customer comments?
Lamb stew, absolutely scrummy. Pork was too dry. Pork was tough. One guy actually said to me, it was so tough, it was athletic.
It's my fault, chef.
Who sent it? Who took the responsibility to send it?
Well, I guess I did.
Exactly.
I take responsibility of it.
So you may go now, okay, and I will call you in a moment.
Grant and Laura and team, please.
Grant and Laura told the history of British royalty through a series of small dishes.
Grant and Laura, where do you get your food?
We went to the Windsor Farm Shop, which gets everything meat and veg from the royal parks. So it was.
It's pretty smart.
Quite lucky.
The Windsor Park shop has got everything, all the local vegetables. A bit more expensive, you're bound to pay a premium, but pretty smart. So how did you structure your menu?
I started thinking about doing a journey, a sort of culinary and historical journey, to tell the story of Windsor Castle. So we started at Saxon, then Norman, and then for the mains we moved into kind of the medieval and Middle Ages, and then the desserts we kind of brought it into the last century or so, had Victorian, and then Georgian and current Windsor.
So you seem to be pretty pleased with yourself, huh? Who came out with those ideas? Did the team help you?
Yeah, we basically all worked together, didn't we?
Yeah, it was very much a team effort for the entertainment, I think, very much.
Oh, definitely. So what props did you get and what costume did you wear? Can you?
I wore a wench outfit.
A wench?
Wench. But it was quite nice.
Was it really like that, John? Was it really great?
I think it was a very sticky beginning. Very sticky. You came very close to losing it completely.
That as well, wouldn't we,
and what is it about to lose them?
The costumes came at the same time as the first customer walked in, and the costumes I would imagine weren't that simple to put on. So there was a 10-15 minute period where that whole evening could have fallen very, very nasty.
Customer comments?
Host Laura was really nice and welcoming. Absolutely true. Good food and lovely atmosphere. Brave attempt at 9 courses, all excellent.
It's well done. You can go now, and I will call you later on. Merci. Well done.
Jeremy and Jane and team.
Royal Marine cook Jeremy and wife Jane tried to reflect the Henley Regatta in verse and food.
Who decided on Henley? Is it you as a team?
Well, because the guys, their task was to go out and research the history, and ours was to research the local food. So they kept feeding back to us different ideas, and, you know, we loved the sound of going with the Henley Regatta.
Okay, Lee, how did it feel? Okay, how was the experience?
Well, when I arrived at the Out in the Country and I walked in, I really liked the theme. I was ready to have a good time. I liked the idea of the Henley Regatta theme. Then obviously read the menu, and I have to say was shocked at the, because this is a time of year of wonderful bounty, but this menu was like up and down from summer to autumn to winter to spring, and that surprised me a lot.
We searched at all different farm shops in the local area, and nearly every farm shop we went to, we came up against a brick wall. Basically, they were telling us that the only thing they had seasonal at the time was strawberries, asparagus. They had.
What about artichoke? What about broad beans? What about peas? What about spinach?
Well, yeah.
I live in that region, okay, so I know. And I've got a garden as well, okay, so I know exactly what grows in my garden.
I'm sure you have a lot more experience than I do. I'm not going to start making excuses that I don't know a lot about all these kinds of vegetables. I've never really cooked with all those things you just said.
I wish there had been that much choice. And when I was going around buying the stuff on yesterday morning, I was in the end looking for English stuff. Jeremy does a lovely tomato and bacon soup, but tomatoes aren't in season yet.
No.
And so, we were then thinking about going for a vegetable soup, and then, well, which vegetables are available to us?
Spring vegetables.
Courgettes, peas, broad beans,
you would think,
shards.
when you're standing in a farm shop saying, can you tell me, please, which are your local vegetables?
So, what did you buy, what was local?
We had turnip swede, we had a parsnip soup.
Why on earth parsnip soup when the parsnip season has finished about 3 months ago? I gave you a list of suppliers, and in those farms you should have found your baby carrots, your baby courgettes, your peas, your broad beans. But you bought celery from Spain, you bought lettuces from France, and even carrots from Australia. It's really completely a contradiction with all the value of this challenge, which is about locality, seasonality, the region. And all the other couples were able to do it. Each of them.
I have some customer feedback.
Yeah, it'd be great to hear that.
The worst comments: the strawberry tart was appalling, half frozen and tasteless, and starters were laughable, particularly the asparagus.
Okay, so I think we can retire now, and we will see in a moment.
Based on their challenge performance and how they've run their restaurant so far, Raymond will decide who will stay open and who must close.
You keep telling him what a fantastic chef he is.
It was a good banquet. They put a lot of thought into it, it was a lot of fun.
Based on the 3 weeks, they should go. Based on this event, they should stay. That's.
I couldn't find out what was seasonal. We'll just peer over a fence and look in someone's garden. How hard can it be?
We're ready for our challenge couples now. If you'd like to come through, please.
What I asked you to do was actually to create a fantastic gourmet evening with local ingredients. That means a theme around regionality, and also to create a fantastic story around your locality, where your restaurant belongs to. That's what I asked you. Grant and Laura, I know you are surprised to be put in a challenge, but you created an imaginative menu with wonderful local food. You also created a fantastic story. For all of those reasons, of course, I'm going to keep your restaurant open, and well done, really well done. Have a good rest, a nice glass of champagne somewhere, okay? Thank you. For you, Nicolas and Tom, you saw some very, very good local produce. But we still today, okay, now what worries me truly is still what comes out of the kitchen. So can you tell me a reason why I should keep your restaurant open, Nicolas?
Each week I'm here, I'm learning more and more. I am getting more confident. And after the comments that have been made, I understand what I need to do to put it right. I believe I can put it right. We're ambitious, we're incredibly hardworking, you know, and we really want this. You know, we want a successful business, and I think we can do it.
Tom, for you?
For me personally, this is who I am. Being with people in hospitality is me. We want to produce great local food for local people, and I want to be at the front of that, the spearhead, in entertaining people.
Jeremy and Jane, I think the whole idea of the challenge was to create gourmet food around local produce, and that you certainly didn't succeed in doing so. You, Jeremy, can you tell me one good reason why I should keep your restaurant open? Tell me a good reason.
It's not that he can't think of the reasons. We're both very passionate about it and we want it more than anything. We struggle with certain areas and that's really clear.
Okay.
We've got...
Go on, take over, Jerry, please.
The potential's there. We just we've got a lot to learn.
Our ideas and our standards for what we want is very clear, and that's definitely what we're trying to put across. It's the difficulty that we're having in the marketing and in getting people through the doors.
But see, Jen, you didn't fail in the marketing. You didn't fail at creating a nice restaurant. You didn't fail at creating a lovely storyline. You didn't fail at any of that. You didn't fail at delivering good food. It was a good gourmet evening. But part of that evening was also about locality and knowing me, basically, and what the values I stand for. Why on earth you completely almost ignored it?
I totally appreciate what you're saying. It probably looks like we did ignore it, and maybe the feedback that you've had from various people is that, but...
If we had the opportunity again to do it, there'd be so much we'd change.
But it's not like we didn't try hard. We were just looking in the wrong places.
I must tell you, neither of you really excelled in this challenge, for different reasons. You, Jeremy, you really disappointed me so badly. It was a shamble. Your local produce was a nightmare. And for you, Nicola, great local produce, but failing badly to be in the kitchen, right in the heart of your kitchen. So, Tom, Nicola, Jeremy, and Jen, you really make it really difficult for me. My decision is Tom, Nicola, that I'm closing your restaurant.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, you may go. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tom. Jeremy and Jen, you realize that I'm actually giving you another chance, okay? And on the strength of this challenge, you should be out. I've made that decision because the last 3 weeks you have showed me and all of us actually that you can cook. And you can also be a good businesswoman and a good front of house.
Thank you.
Okay, you may go.
Before we came into this competition, we were already looking for a restaurant. I had looked at several premises, and that will continue, and Raymond will not be invited.
Oh, you cow! Can't believe you said that.
There we go.
Next time on The Restaurant, Raymond puts the couples to a leadership test.
Eel.
Oh, tell me they're not alive. Oh my God.
They must sell an ingredient that is hard to shift.
Oh, they're like alive when they got here. Dribbling all the way through and stuff. It was awful.
Check on 2 more eel.
Nice.
But some find the whole thing hard to stomach.
2 hours of me doing toilets to get 6 skinny eels.
This is one of the worst nights I've ever worked in a restaurant, absolutely.
And Raymond will decide who faces his next elimination challenge.
I think I gave you a present, and look what you do with it, you put it in the bin. What an hypocrisy.
I'm George Lamb. You can join me right now over on BBC Three for The Restaurant You're Fried. Raymond's closed the doors on Monks, and Tom and Nicola will be here to relive every sorry moment. The customers, the conflicts and the cooking. You're Fried on 3.
Comedy next here on BBC 2, Mock the Week.
true story of an unlikely friendship.
My name's Psycho, but you can call me Stuart if you like. I just like him. How do I get to be like this? What murdered the little boy I was?
Stuart, A Life Backwards. Sunday the 23rd of September on BBC Two.
Where would you find people fascinated by camel wrestling? Armies of glamorous women and burning wheels thrown down mountainsides. Right on your doorstep. Meet your Eastern European neighbours. Michael Palin's New Europe. Sunday at 9 on BBC One.
Want to be a top model, girls? Ready to live the dream?
Ashley Webb from Marlborough Hill. People in Paris are talking about my baby.
An education suffering.
Sounds like you got your eye on someone to me. What?
I'm your tutor.
If you saw me in a club and you weren't my tutor, would you?
Being beautiful is about to get ugly. Brand new Drop Dead Gorgeous. Sunday at 9 on BBC Three.
Tommy Saxondale decides to enlighten some school kids with his words.